I am a public high school teacher in my 21st year of education. My district has been virtual since March of 2020. And just to, if I were to sum up my experience as a virtual teacher in one word, it would be soul crushing. I am struggling. My students are struggling, and I just feel completely helpless as an educator. Every morning when I log on, I'm greeted by 32 black screens. I have very little engagement with my students. The only interaction we have when we communicate is if they use the chat feature in Zoom. When I do put students into breakout rooms, which is regularly, I will have the opportunity to have one-on-one conversations with students. And usually at that time, we will have conversations about assignments and questions that they have. And mostly the conversation always goes to students who just tell me how absolutely miserable they are, how they don't feel supported, they're not learning, they're having a hard time accessing teachers or curriculum, how they're depressed, how nobody can help them, how they feel trapped in their homes, and there's nothing I can do for them. These poor students want the opportunity to go back to school. They want the opportunity to be among their peers, to be learning in hands-on situations, and we just don't have that for them right now. So they're frustrated and they want to give up. And as a teacher, I liken it to being a stand-up comedian who gets on stage and bombs every set every night. I want to quit too. And, but you still stay in there because you want to find a way to help our students. And it's frustrating that I can't offer them anything better. And they're frustrated and their parents are frustrated that they don't have other options. A lot of parents feel like there is no other option right now. And this brings up the point of how important school choice is. And school choice isn't important just now in the middle of the pandemic, which hopefully we won't see again for another 100 years. But school choice is important all the time. And if there isn't something we all haven't learned from this experience, it's that parents do need to have a choice in where and how they're going to educate their children. And we have to be able, policymakers have to be able to provide more choices for these parents. And it's in my family's situation, my husband is a Catholic school teacher. And this year they were going to open 5 days a week starting in September. And we moved our son for second grade to his school. And it's been the best decision for him, for our family, for everybody involved. We fortunately had a choice. Many people do not. And I really think that people are starting to open their eyes and say, hey, this is needed. This is absolutely needed. I think that this old educational model that we've been using for 100 years doesn't work. And we need schools to offer different varieties in education or how we educate our students. And we should let parents who are the primary educators make those choices that are best for their children.